So today we are going to study joins in MySQL. In MySQL, joins are of mainly three types: inner, left, and right join. Okay, we may take two classes to understand this concept, or if it is clear, we will try. And we know very well the concept of joins. Suppose we have 9, 10 different tables and all of them are related with each other. Okay, like product A is related to product B, product B is related to product C, C is to D, D is to E, and E is again back to A. We can have this kind of relationship. Or product A is related to B, B is to C. Like for example, here when sales is happening, so we have customer ID. So if you look at the sales table, so we have customer's ID here. Okay, but the information of this customer is given here. Similarly, when the sales is happening, we also have manufacturer's ID. The information about this manufacturer is given here. One more thing is, when we are seeing customers information, their zip code is given and their address information is given here, okay, in this table. So this type of relationship can be there. So we were studying our Northwind dataset, and in Northwind dataset we have related tables. Okay, and so this is the ER diagram that we created. So in the ER diagram you can see, if we put order details table in center like a bridge, so it connects orders with products, orders are connected to customers, customers are connected to shippers. Like here, so in the similar way we have this relation. So we can see that product is connected with supplier and categories. If we look at the products table, supplier name and supplier ID and category ID is given, right? What if I ask you a simple question? Show product name, supplier name, and category name in the data. What is the hurdle here? Hurdle is, in the product table we don't have supplier name or category name. The supplier name and category name is actually given in their respective tables. Supplier name is given in supplier table, category name is given in categories table, right? So there comes joins. Joins are used to retrieve data from multiple related tables. And since we are learning it for Power BI also, let's say a very simple table, products table, a very simple table, orders table. Okay, in this orders table, this product name was not originally given. Do you get this? This, in this orders table, the product name was not given. So let me delete this. In orders table, do you see product name anywhere? वो मेरा एक summary था, वो छोड़ दो. I have not deleted any column, but In my question is, in this particular table, do you see any product name? No, right? Or customer name is not there. So when we created the model in Power BI, I'm showing product name in orders table, and that is because of a calculated column and a function called related. What? Related. Suppose I want to show customer name here. So what will I do? I will right click here, create a new column, call it customer name. Okay. What will I do? I will write related customer table customer name. Do you get my point? So I am using another column reference in this table with the help of related function. And what is related function doing? Returns a related value from another table, right? So it will automatically detect customer ID and relate. And how will it be able to relate this? Now you can see Sachin Vikas Sachin Vikas. How is it relating? Because we have created the schema. We have created this model diagram, right? We have established relationships. So this way, just check this, what we have studied so far. Like if you use the related function in Power BI, so you will be able to find out value from another table. Similarly, when we are showing total sales value, this is very important. Like total sales price is being shown as 180. So if you will see total sales price or sales price, so here we are multiplying units purchased with unit price from different table, because units purchased is given here. Okay, that 3 units were purchased and unit price is given here. So mango is of 60 rupees. And how many units are purchased? 3. So what is the total price? 60 into 3, 180. That's why you are seeing 180 here. Okay. So basically in Power BI also this is there. But since we are learning SQL for Power BI or something, so we are continuing like this. So here in SQL there are 3 type of joins: MySQL, inner join, left join and right join. First I will teach you inner join, okay, because it is easier to understand, and then we will understand the concept of left and right join. In products table, when you have to write join query, first write select. Remember the sequence in my previous class? Select from join on. Will you remember this sequence? SFJO. Select from join on. So once you have remembered the sequence SFJO, select from join on, in select write TBL1 dot column 1, TBL2 dot column 2 or column 1, from TBL1 join TBL2 on TBL1 dot common equal to TBL2 dot common.
The column name.
Common is something that is common between these two tables. For example, yes, for example, in products, category ID is there. In categories, category ID is there. So isn't the category ID column common between two tables? So this common means that TBL1,
Column is always coming under the square bracket.
so for example, if we just look at this table, so we will write select products dot product name, comma, categories dot category name. Is it clear? So this is TBL1 dot column 1, TBL2 dot column 1. And in TBL2 you can select any number of columns. Okay. From, what will you write in from?
From table name. Table name.
What is table name here?
Product dot wing
Products.
product
What will you write in join?
supplier category.
Category. यहाँ पे category selected. So we will write categories. What will you write in on?
On product dot product name equal to
Prod-
category dot category name.
What is common between both of them?
Common supply
In these two tables, product and categories. Forget about supplier. What is common between product and categories?
category ID.
Category ID. So you will write products dot category ID equal to categories dot category ID, right?
So what is the working the on? What is the
So it is saying we are joining these two tables on this column. So suppose here you have one table, and in this table these are two foreign keys. Okay, let's consider one foreign key. So this is product table. Okay, and in products table we have this foreign key. What is foreign key here? Category ID. Is it okay? Then we have the categories table, another table. I know it is taking slow, but doesn't matter. So here we have categories ID. Sorry, this is categories table where we have different type of columns like category name, category description. In products also, what is common here?
category ID?
Category ID. So like I'm just writing it like this. Okay, let's say these two are common. So when I am joining them, so like I'm selecting free form. Let's say I am joining them. Okay. So when I am joining them, I can join them on these two, right? So it's like I'm joining them like this. So I'm joining them on what? Category ID. Do you get this?
Yeah, category ID is common between two tables.
Because yeah, so whatever is common, we will join two tables on that column, right? So what will we write? We'll write products dot category ID equal, and just to understand, let me color this as this color and let me color this as this color. So this will make you understand. So this is join in MySQL. Is it a little bit clear? Yes, sir. And now we can select anything from them, right? Let's say it has product name. So it has product name, unit price, it has units in stock, it has multiple things. And categories has what? Category name and description. Okay, so we will join them. And once we have that, so we can select anything. For example, we can select product name from here, category name from here. So what will we write? Select. But when we are selecting something, we have to give reference of that table, otherwise it will not work. So we'll write select products dot product name, comma, categories dot category name, right? From what? So from we can write anyone, because yeah, so from, and if we are writing from products, then we have to write join categories. Like if you are writing from A, then write join B. If you are writing from B, join A. When we are using inner join, it doesn't matter. Okay, but in left join and in right join it will matter, which I will explain later. And then we will write on, and on, now you already know that products dot category ID is equal to categories dot category ID. Make sure this column meaning is same. It will not always be that its name is always same. Okay, but you have to make sure that the meaning is same. So this is our join in SQL. Like this way you can apply join in SQL, and this is example of inner join. Okay, inner join. Left and right we will discuss later. I am saying that once again, but this is inner join. Okay, so now let's copy our code and see what errors do we have. So I am copying my code in edit inline, and when I'll click go, you can see chai belongs to beverages, any seed syrup belongs to condiments, and so we have 78 total products and their respective category names are now appearing in front of them. Okay, just to make sure, what we can now do, we can select categories dot category ID also, and from products we can select something like products dot product name, products unit price, units in stock, right? So basically whatever you want to select from first table, you can add to cart, right? So like unit price, units in stock, whatever you want to select, you can just put it in your select statement. And whatever you need to select from categories table, you can do that. So let's see. Now can you see? So we know that product category ID 1 belongs to this chai, and now it will arrange everything like this. Now suppose I want to order it as per unit price. So what will I do? I will write order by, because order by is something that we do in last. Okay, and logic is once your result is prepared, then only you will order that result, right? So we can write order by, but usually we ordered by writing like this: order by unit price ASC. Did you remember? Do you remember this? So but now if I'll do this, wow, it has done, but usually we have to write something like, to make sure that we have to write products dot unit price. Okay, like you have to write it in a complete way.
Can we give like numbers
Numbers, what kind of
order by column 3 ascending like that?
order by column name you are doing?
Not column.
So what you are asking is that in select we have a particular order, a sequence. Okay, product name is at first position, category name is at second position, unit price is at third, units in stock fourth, and so on. So if I write 1, okay, that means we are selecting product name. And if we are writing 1 and selecting product name, that simply means we are trying to order by first column. Okay, so now you can see A, B, C. So you can do that, like you can just write that particular number, whatever is, and this is a shorter way of doing it. Let's say you want to order by category ID, what will you do?
Is fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? This is fifth in sequence. Is it okay? So but I will suggest you to write name, like as a beginner. I will suggest you to write the proper name of the column. But yes, when you will have more practice, then you can try this. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to order by category name.
ये digit क्या show करता है? I
This is a list. Okay. In the list, every selected column has a number. Like we have product name, we have category name, we have unit price. So first is product name, second is category name, right? So instead of writing this entire thing, we can also write it like this.
but sir, I know that कि ascending order में directly order ले लेता है ना, तो
When we are writing order by, we are selecting a column to order by. Let's say we want to order by product name. Like product names that start with A should appear first, then product name that start with B and C and so on. So when I am doing product name ascending, so it will show all the products name that are starting with A, B, C, D, etc. Okay. So this is order by product name in ascending order. If I do order name in descending, product name in descending order, it will give me product name starting with Z in a starting. So this is the purpose of order by. What Mohan has asked, can we provide a number instead of writing? So if I write order by 1 descending, so 1 means product name, 2 means this, because we are selecting multiple columns here, and on the basis of their selection order, like on the basis of the order that we have written here, We can provide a number also. What is the number of unit price here? Third. So number of unit price is third. That means now products that are higher in price will appear first in order, right? So you can see the costliest product is Cote de Blaye 263.5. So this is a shorter way of doing the same thing. Instead of writing its name, we can write it like that.
अगर अल्फाबेटिक और डिजिट ना दे तो क्या रिजल्ट नहीं आएगा सर?
So this is a simple way of selecting from two tables. Now a very simple question. If I ask you in the same table, if I ask you to give supplier name and product name, what will you do?
Supplier. Select table name supplier.
Table name what?
Supplier means product table.
Select product.
Supplier name, supplier ID.
Products में से क्या? Products, in products you will select products, not product name. In suppliers you will select suppliers dot supplier name. In supplier, supplier name is given as contact name. This is your select. What will you write in from? So you will write from products.
Join.
Join
Table to my supplier.
suppliers
On.
on
Product name.
products dot
Product name.
products dot. What is common between these two? So what will be common between product and suppliers? Like you can spend 1 to 2 hours on it and understand the schema, understand the relationship. Okay, and it will be very much clear from this diagram what is common between what table. Okay, so now what should I write here?
Supplier ID. Product dot supplier ID.
Equal to suppliers dot supplier ID. It's always select table 1 dot column 1, table 2 dot column 2 from table 1, join table 2 on table 1 dot common, table 2 dot common. Okay, so today you have to remember this table 1 column 1, and actually in table 1 we can select any number of columns. Okay, so I'm just writing S here. In table 2 also you can select any number of columns, but this part will remain like this. Now my question is, okay, first let's run this. So chai is supplied by Charlotte Cooper, Chang by same person, and you can see their names. Now let's do another table and see. Okay, now in this table, what fields do you think are from other table?
Order customer ID.
Is order ID actually from another table? For that you will go to structure and check. Order ID is the primary key here. Okay, foreign keys are customer ID, ship via, and employee ID. So here, let me take the screenshot and remember, okay? Because this is a different example. Here, customer ID, employee ID, and ship via. These three are foreign keys. Is it okay? And this one is PK, primary key. Okay. Now, if I ask you order date and customer name, so order ID, so show me order ID, order date, and customer name. How will you give it to me? Like what will you write? Select orders dot order ID, orders dot order date, no, customers dot customer name, because customer name will not be there, right? So in customers, we have two names. One is company's name, one is contact name. Whatever you want to select, you can select from here. Okay. Now what? Now from orders. Now join customers on orders dot. What is common between them? Customer ID
equal to customer dot customer ID.
customers dot customer ID. So when you will do this and run, it is going to show output like this: order ID, order date, contact name, and so on. Okay. So that means this order, and now whatever you want to use as order by, so we can write order by. Either you can write 1 2 3. Let's say we want to order by customer name, so we will write order by 3. It will order by customer name. So this is a simple way to find out two tables. Now let's say I want to apply a basic condition here. Okay. So I am going to apply basic condition here, which we have already studied. So this is products and categories. Select product dot product name, etc., etc. If we have to apply condition, then we will write where here, right? After S, F, J, O, we will write where. Like once we have joined these two tables, then we will write where. And in where, we will write the proper name, right? For example, where products dot unit price is greater than 50, let's say, right? So then you will write where. So now it is showing only those products which are above price, unit price 50, and it is joining them. Okay, it is joining both tables. So this is the command.
Sir, we have the.
Yeah.
What is the working of the on?
अभी तो मैंने explain किया. Like on means where are you joining them?
Join mean कैटेगरी ज्वाइन तो इंटरनली वर्क कर रहे हैं ना, तो ऑन का क्या पर्पस है सर यहाँ?
On means on which column. In this table, category ID is a external column, right? In this table, category ID is the primary column, primary key. In this, it is foreign key. So we are joining them together. We are joining these two tables on this column.
तो जिस कॉलम से ओपन कर रहे हैं, मतलब ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, उसी का ऑन वर्क कर रहे
Yes, whatever is common between them will be used in join on.
हैं। अंडरस्टूड।
And let's say we have to apply multiple conditions, that where products dot unit price is greater than 50 and category ID or and categories dot category ID equal to 4. So if you have to apply multiple conditions, you will apply it like this, and this will be your answer. So your way, just remember, whether it's on or where or anywhere where you are using the column name, you
तो
can you
कैन यू यूज टू इन प्लेस ऑफ द और ऑपरेटर
what
पीस?
you can use anything. It's just, see, nothing has changed. We in where you will write where as you were writing, right?
प्लीज सर डू इट इन प्लेस। प्लीज गिव मी एग्जांपल, और का एग्जांपल दे दीजिए।
You can write or like this, like where categories dot category ID equal to 1 or categories dot category ID equal to 4. And because we are also selecting category name, we can write name also, but this is one example. So just a minute, profiling on हो गया,
अपने टेबल चेंज कर दी।
no, profiling on हो गया. So you can write it like this. So here it is showing only those products which have category ID equal to 1 or category ID equal to 4. We can also write in here, like where categories dot category ID in 1 comma 4. Let's say 1 comma 4 comma 7. Let's say we want products of these three categories only. So here you can write in. So 1 4 7. So this is, you can use in operator, like operator, you can use anything. It is not changing. It is only the way we are selecting now. Our selection is from two tables. I also wanted to teach you three tables, but first I think you should practice this, because three tables might confuse you even further. So just try these basic examples, and this is our 2 June 2025 joins for beginners or something like that. So today just try them, and you already have the data set, and in your question sheet also, which I gave it to you, 50 questions, there are some questions that will be solved with the help of join. But before that, just solve these questions and try. And once you have command over this, then try from that sheet also. So we will talk more about other questions in our next class.